Okay. Hello. Welcome. We are back, and look at that. We kept our promise. We said we'd be back. We'd be
Yes.
more regular after last week's episode, and here we are.
The Weebs. Wait, audio.
I'm.
Is audio working before we speak?
Audio test, yes, audio test, yeah.
Oh yes, do the test. I will quickly start Reddit while you guys are doing the test.
It is working.
Yes.
It is working. Yes.
Yes, I figured out the problem and I fixed it. Look at me. I'm a pro boy.
Yeah, the Weebs are back. The Weebs are back in town.
Also,
apparently.
guys, if you guys can see like random flashes of light on my face, it's because my monitor is in a different position right now, so it's like literally blasting at my face.
Blasting at my face. Yes.
Yes.
Bruce autobiography.
Basically.
Yes.
Oh, Random Otaku's here. Hello, Random Otaku. We missed you. And he says, spoiler. Okay, Random Otaku, you're not supposed to say that.
Yes, you're not supposed to say that, but yes.
Yes, we're not supposed to say that when you have the image straight
It
on
seems
this
like
thing.
he's
Yes.
caught up, so he's gonna.
Yes, he
have
has
a
caught
good
up.
time, I guess he'll understand
That's true.
what we're talking about. Yeah, so that won't
Yeah.
be an issue.
That's good.
But
Did you read the last chapter? Yes,
Yeah.
Random Otaku. We read it. It's real fun.
Everything.
And we
you
are going to
actually
talk
read it,
about it
bro?
today. No.
Well,
This guy, man.
don't worry. Audience basically put the whole manga on like our individual link, so you'll be reading it as you scroll
Yes.
through. He put, like,
I'd say
2,000
there were like
images.
important points through these past few chapters, but I feel like each page so far has something important to show. As far as
Yes.
story, highlight, story, art, like literally any bit of detail that Oda has put in, like everything has some bit of importance in this podcast.
Yes, and I want to
That shit
talk
was
about
non-stop.
foreshadowing and people bitching about foreshadowing, which is going to be
Yes,
something
we were supposed
that
to
I will
remind you,
talk
but we
about.
did. Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
I told
And
him right now. Hey, I
Reddit
just
should
reminded
be live.
Yeah.
I will send you guys the link right now.
Mhm.
And we are good to go. Gucci, all Gucci. You guys can see my bald spot from here, so please ignore that.
Mm,
And
This is the
yes.
dawn
yeah.
of Bruce bald
Focus.
spot.
well, I
Focus on
have
that.
I have a new setup, guys, so I can't help it. I literally just set up today, so I didn't even have time to do everything properly. But hopefully from next time it should be fine.
Yep.
Oh my god, I haven't done a writing
Uh,
stream in so long, it's not even funny.
It's been
Yeah.
what, 4 weeks since your last brew rights?
More, I think. It's just been too
Damn.
life has been too
3
hectic.
months?
Life has just
Yes, we
been
can see,
too
yes, your new
hectic.
background.
But
Yeah.
have you guys in this break we took? Have you guys been consuming any Veep shit or no?
Oh
Not
my
at all?
god, I have literally just been consuming job descriptions around the world and then figuring out different medical conditions for my dog. And
Yes.
my grandmom has become even worse when it comes to her memory. She literally thinks we're all living in Chennai, and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, she's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to my friend's house. It's 2 hours away." She's like,
Mhm.
"But Chennai is so small. How do you travel for 2 hours?" I'm like, "We're in Mumbai." She's like, "What? We are?" She's like, "Yeah."
Oh my
My
god.
Yeah.
God.
Wait, does she
Uh,
realize
bit of-
that you moved out or not?
No, she did. Wait, I'll tell you know what. I'll tell you about that later. Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
going to just
yeah.
become a session about my grandmother,
It's
which
going to dawn.
I don't think everyone wants. Oh my god, my camera!
Hey, people want that. That's okay. Nandemo Theme likes hearing about you. He doesn't care about Sun God.
Gileayer 420 says Gucci gang.
Yes, we are the Gucci gang.
Yes, Gucci gang.
Yes, Gucci gang indeed.
Well, you know what? It's not racist shit. I'm happy. Anyway, welcome.
Yes.
Hello to everybody who's watching. We are going to be talking about some weeb stuff. We're going to be neats today.
Weeb shit,
We're going to be talking about some isekai, and we're going to be talking about One Piece. So, spoilers ahead for everything. We are talking about Mushoku
Yes.
Tensei or Jobless Reincarnation, which you should not watch this episode if you haven't read it or you're planning to read it, and definitely do not watch it if you
you're
haven't caught up to
planning,
One
then
Piece.
yeah, if you're planning to watch Mushoku Tensei, then watch this episode because
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
So
please.
please watch it if you're planning to
Yeah.
check that out.
We
But-
won't spoil you, but there is enough reason to not watch it.
Yes,
about
we'll
it.
give you enough reasons.
Yeah, okay, you know what? That's fair. I can't disagree with that. I cannot, yes. But yes, we can get started. This is nothing. Ignore this. Nobody needs to. I don't know why there's a I don't even know what that is. Like, haha, is it a Roman soldier? Random Roman soldier said, like, what? Okay. Anyway,
Yes, yes.
Like what?
so we have,
yeah.
before we start with our
Next
Weeb
image.
topics, we'll be talking a little bit about some general Japan Weeb stuff,
Some
which is
general shit,
starting with.
So surprisingly, bro, this is like they put Kaiju number 8 art all over this
Yeah.
subway station in a certain place. And this
Uh,
is not Japan, by the way.
what?
Oh. Huh.
They did it in fucking Milan. This is in
Wow.
Italy.
Damn.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Wait, Kaiju number 8 was pretty good. I liked it. And when I was
Yeah,
ill,
that looks
I
pretty-
caught up to it as well. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
That looks pretty fucking good.
Basically, to commemorate the launch of the manga in Italy.
Ah.
So to celebrate that, they like
Makes
literally
sense.
Damn, that's
put
quite
Makes
a
sense.
commemoration.
art
No?
all over the metro station, dude. How
Yeah.
insane is
That looks really good.
There's like this weird trend of art in Milan itself. Like not only just anime, but then like video games like Horizon Zero Dawn got a statue over there as well for their release.
What?
So I don't know. Like
It's
Milan seems to be,
just
like, a
companies
center
with
of all
money
sorts of
paying
these
for shit,
cultural
so you
things
know.
happening.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I suppose, but then it's like it's cool to see shit like a subway station.
Yeah, it
filled with
is
Kaiju
cool. It
number
is
eight.
pretty
what
cool.
they did in Dadar station where Naruto launched.
Yes.
Yes, they spat on you like the Naruto series spat on all the viewers and readers by the end of the series. Yes,
Exactly.
we were nicely shit on.
Know how
Anyway,
they do.
And here seems to be a very fancy high tech bed that I would love
Yes.
to get into right
Yes,
now.
Yes, I do. would
Yeah,
love-
so this is like I was thinking about. So it's basically an electronic gaming bed that Japan has made for gamers.
Oh,
It's
you just made
electronic
Audi
furniture.
wait.
I
Yeah,
am
so
done.
like I was thinking about Audi sitting in his room playing Elden Ring all day, and it reminded me of like I think this is like perfect for Audi.
Are those ramen
Yeah,
cups
imagine-
like?
Perfect.
Are those ramen cups
yeah,
that
they
there?
are,
Yeah.
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 I see.
That's-
Oh, it's like a stack. Huh? Okay. Yeah. This
Okay,
seems like
you know
something
what?
that
You know
would end up
what?
killing me.
This is unbelievable. Okay, this is stupid. Like, who even makes an image like this? Like, why is there an extra T-shirt there? Nobody's gonna get up and actually change. You're gonna be sitting there and you're just gonna be eating ramen all
No,
day and
no,
playing
see,
games.
That's why it's
That
within
is
like
true.
arm's reach. You just have to pull it out of the hanger.
Yeah,
You don't even have to pull out
but
the
okay,
hanger, just,
okay.
like,
They
yank it out
clearly
of
don't
the
know their
stand
target
itself.
audience. Okay, people
Hey,
who are
but
sit
these guys
and play
won't even,
games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
won't
those
even
who-
get up to take a
exactly.
bath, dude. Come on.
People who
Their
play
priority
games
is
for
not
20
enough
hours
people.
straight are not going to change their clothes. Okay, come on.
Of course,
That's
but
true.
That's not the priority. This is just like an added bonus. Like you can play for 20 hours, you can eat where you sit, but you can also be clean if you want. So here's
No,
the
that's
thing, right?
that's
Refrigerator,
that's
keep your
disgusting. Don't give
Monster.
options to make us clean. That's ugh. Anyway,
Yeah.
it looks really fun. Here's a
It's-
picture of the
yeah.
dude playing in it, and he's
And
wearing his
also,
headphones.
like-
And
Oh,
the
so
next
bed is
and
the
the next-
convertible. I see.
Yes.
and the next picture, he doesn't have his headphones. He was like, okay,
Guess the price, by the way.
I'm
Guess
not.
The price.
No, I'd like to point out something. He's staring at a wallpaper on
The
his
same fucking
screens.
screen.
And he has a keyboard, mouse, controller, and headphones. And then he removes the headphones because he's like, it's too
Yeah.
ridiculous. Who looks at a wallpaper with headphones on? That's too ridiculous.
Exactly. Imagine how difficult this game is.
And he's eating.
We don't know
Well,
what's
it must
going
be
on.
the Soul series, yeah. But yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Must be.
That those ramen bowls look real nice. I would definitely have that that's for sure.
Guess the
The
price.
price
Price of the whole
49K
thing.
euros.
Yes.
What?
Am I right?
No. But what is
Okay,
it?
okay.
Yes. I was answering
49K
those.
euros.
What the fuck, bro?
I don't know.
Like $5,000 to $10,000.
$700 fucking dollars.
What?
Yeah, $700.
that looks like way too much.
Who's
for
making this?
$700.
IKEA?
I think it's the guy outside your house.
Yeah.
where you
from
used to live.
Amazon Japan for like $700.
Wow.
Apparently.
Audi should definitely not go to Japan and buy this.
Yeah.
That'll be the last time we
My
see him
God.
ever. Even in the podcast, he's just going to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" I'm like,
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just be living in a cave just with
"Yes,
that
Random
setup alone
Otaku,
and just, like,
700 only. No shower, no
the thing
grass."
is, of
Exactly, Random Otaku gets it. He's a real
Of course, you
gamer.
don't get the monitors with it, but like the whole electronic.
Oh,
bed
okay, you
setup
don't
is
get the
$700.
monitors with it. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
No, you got.
And I'm assuming you don't get the ramen with it either.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Of course.
But yeah.
I mean, okay,
At that point, I
that
think
makes
they'll
a
probably
lot more sense. I
complimentary
thought it was included with I thought everything was included because it even looks like he has a microwave or something on top.
Yeah, it does, right? Like something.
Yeah.
Is that a microwave?
Looks like it.
There's a refrigerator and like a
Yeah.
mini
Oh
refrigerator.
yeah, there is a
and
fridge at the bottom.
And
Yeah.
the top, it's a microwave.
Holy shit. That's literally a mini.
Yeah,
dome right there.
okay. I was accounting for
Yeah,
everything when I said
wouldn't want
$5,000 to
that shit.
$10,000. That's very reasonable for like it might be a little expensive, but I'd say that's
Yes.
reasonable for the entire setup. Also, there's a ladder that leads to
Yeah, of
fuck all
course.
apparently.
Okay. $700 for a microwave and a refrigerator along with it seems a bit sketchy.
No, that's what you
at least
don't
as far as the
get. You don't
technology
get
goes.
it. You have to put your own.
Get that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just the rack.
rack.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? This is making me feel very
Yeah, and
uncomfortable
the
because I
arms
really
and
want that now. So I'm going to skip ahead. Okay, you know what? I'm
Yes.
very uncomfortable with this as well.
Yes, I know what it looks like. I want. What you guys-
It's slippers, Audi. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, it's
No.
Snorlax flashlight, Audi.
Oh
I know
my
that's what you're
God.
thinking about.
Audie's like, will someone make a
But
flashlight of me?
Yes, when you see
Hmm.
the first image alone.
Yeah,
Bro, yeah, we've talked about Pokemon stuff.
Of
before,
course,
the
of course.
Gengar,
of course.
beds and all
We
the
have.
pillows and stuff. So this is another interesting Pokemon thing.
Yes.
Would you buy the Snorlax slipper?
Yes, I would.
Let's walk on Snorlax.
Why wouldn't I?
And it's pretty cheap. It's for $30. It's
Yeah.
like wearing Audi and walking
Except
around
like
with
it's not
these in it.
disgusting fat. It's cushiony, soft cotton. No
You
offense.
look down and see two little
Yeah, I'd be cushiony soft cotton if it was made of cushiony soft cotton.
I would definitely get these. Like anything Pokemon, I'll get it. My God.
Mm.
If
Yes.
somebody sold me a Mimikyu face mask to hide my ugly face, I would get that as well.
But
Yeah,
wear it
basically.
permanently through the whole day. I see.
But anyway, that
Bro will be your Pokemon.
that's a shoe. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's a shoe,
yeah, that's
Nandemo
some
Theme. It's a real
cool
nice shoe,
shit.
I must say.
Yeah.
You should get the shoe, Nandemo Theme. You'll love it.
Yeah, but it's just some cool shit that's Weeb shit that's happening in
What if we
Japan.
can
Buddy, you
run
can't
in it.
run in normal shoes, so what makes you think you can run in these? Oh, okay.
I'm asking in general. I'm
This
not asking
looks
about
like
me.
it's
Yeah,
wide enough
it
for
looks like
Audie's
it's
shoes.
house slippers, though. I don't think you want to run.
No, it doesn't look wide enough. It just looks flexible enough that it can.
For all you
actually
know,
fit
Audie's
myself.
going to wear it and Snorlax is going to puke out his guts and it's just going to deflate right over there.
Possibly, yes. They're just gonna see like
Yeah.
cotton coming out of his mouth. Like,
Also, just a
he'll be dead right there.
Yeah, you'll see the X's
Yeah.
on his eyes. The
just
minute
a
Audi
quick
wears them.
little
Yeah.
reminder to people. I am not at home per se. I am in a different house. I'm shifting houses and I do not have access to the net I used to have. So I'm figuring out how to make things better with the net I have right now. But yeah, if there are any issues with lag and little bit of
And that's why you
pixelation
can
in their
only-
videos, yeah,
Yeah,
it's because
Yeah,
I'm
only
getting
to
their
make it
videos and then
like-
streaming it, so I don't have a stable enough connection right now, but I will get
There
it.
was like one good episode where we had like all good video.
Hey,
that
when I
was
was
like
when I was back at home, the because of the 1 Gbps connection, it was working out real well.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, when you get the good connection back, it's like
Yeah,
it's gonna be
hopefully.
that quality.
Yeah.
It's been
But
a while
anyway,
since then.
Now we can talk about Mushoku Tensei,
this abomination.
this abomination. Let me preface it. We haven't done this in a while. Sid, ask me the question.
Bro, what is Mushoku Tensei about? For
Okay,
those who don't know?
Mushoku
Can you
Tensei
enlighten
is an
us?
isekai manga, which when I read about it, people told me it was the most sensible isekai manga where it actually made
Yes.
sense for it to be an isekai. And if you are looking,
And wait, bro, before you continue, this is Brew, the isekai
yes,
boy of the
I am
group
the
speak, so he knows
isekai
his
one
shit.
of this of the three
He's
of
the,
us.
He's the
Yeah.
sampler boy. He knows.
So
Yes.
I love the shit out of
Continue,
isekais, and if you want to enjoy this isekai, you better be in okay with some lolly shit, basically.
You better be okay with some.
Let's
Some-
just say
I'd say
Well,
half
I
of
didn't
it.
get
half
let's
that
of it.
far, I
let's
got
just
out,
say
so yeah.
from start
Yeah.
to where it is currently, there is a lot of lolly shit, and it's not a great
think-
story, honestly.
Fucking creepy. Yeah.
It's a
and
very mediocre
boring
story,
as
and
shit.
it's like the second the story converges into him being in the new world. It's
Oh,
just
so we have only
shit
one
from that
photo
point
of
forward.
Mushoku Tensei. We're going to talk about it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we are not adding more photos of it for like,
We can
Okay.
be
talk
sick.
about what we want, and then we'll move on to
Okay,
the more important
okay. Before
topics.
you go on, okay, let me just explain
Yes.
why it's creeped us out this much. Okay, firstly, we're old. Okay, we're well past the age where we can look at etchy shit
We're like in
and
our
weird shit
40s.
and be like, hey. Yeah, we're 40, we're 45 right now, all of us. But yeah,
Yes.
basically, Mushoku
Yeah.
Tensei is about this guy who dies when he's like 35 years old or something. He's a 35-year-old NEET who doesn't have any friends, who pushes away all his friends, who's pissed off with life, pissed off with his parents, and then his parents die or some shit, and all his siblings kick him out of the house. He runs out and he thinks he's saving this girl
Fucking, like,
from a
perverted
truck.
as fuck, like almost
Yeah.
creepy, like perverted to like weird
Yeah.
levels. Yeah, but
And he
anyways.
thinks he's saving this girl from a truck, and he
Untethered,
pushes her,
basically.
and he ends up dying, and he's reborn as this kid, except he still has the brain of a 35-year-old, and he still has all his memories, he still has all that shit. So he's a little kid who's lusting after other little kids, and who has a bestiality fetish at some point as well, because that's where that was.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so basically there's this one arc where they're like human trafficking these women, these girls, not women,
Okay.
and then he opens the door and they all have like cat ears and tails, and he's like, oh, this is awakening something in me. I was like,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that shit is disgusting. And also, I remember telling you, like, they show like his past where where he was bullied and shit, but I didn't even sympathize with him because I'm like, yeah, you deserve
Yeah.
that shit because you're a
yeah,
creep.
like
Yeah.
like I'm not one to say people should be bullied, and maybe this guy shouldn't be bullied as well, but please
Yeah.
don't be lolly pedo
Yeah,
creepy
please don't be a
dude
pedo.
who. Okay, come on. Like I understand
it needs to be
understand that he can't date older women because then they would become the pedo. But god damn it, you could have thought of some solution. Like, if there was a romantic
Yeah, you could have
situation with
thought of
another kid, he could
something.
at least be like, no, sorry. But he's like, oh, look at her, she's 16, I'm 16. Like, no, you're like
The thing
you're like
is-
45 right now.
The thing is, he could have.
It's not
He
even
could have.
just it's not even just he's like him in the new world. It's him
Yeah,
in the
of
new
course.
world and his old past self
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
coming
yeah.
from the back, like, hey,
The thing is, he could have still
why?
been a kid, but like only had the intelligence, like
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
this thing, and not the whole conscience and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah,
would
because
also work like a really smart
it really
kid.
doesn't help that, as I already said, they show the old body of his fat old man who's like looking at a little
Mhm.
young girl, and he's like, oh my god, it was really fucking creepy.
Yeah.
1 second,
And,
Random Otaku says, you guys say
You-
Demon Slayer is a good
like-
story and call Mushoku made Demon Slayer is a story where a dude's family gets killed by demons and he tries to make his sister back to human. Yes, that's literally what Demon Slayer is. Thank you, Random Otaku.
There's nothing wrong with Demon Slayer. What's wrong with Demon Slayer? We've been telling you what's wrong. Like Demon Slayer has its
Demon
issues,
Slayer's
but it's
issues are
nothing
not in
compared
the
to, like,
start of the
this,
story, I would say. So Demon Slayer's issues come towards the end.
Yeah,
So
it's mostly
and
just, like,
Random
basic,
Otaku, I'm not
but
sure
yeah.
if you're misunderstanding. I'm not saying that it's unbelievable that it happened. I'm just saying that it's a very stupid thing to write because he's basically a pedo, and that's really disgusting. And also the story is like pretty mediocre, if I'm being very honest. For
And
I
if
don't
he
really-
did
Did
even
you-
I-
did
write
you
it
catch
and-
up?
I suffered
Did you
through it and
suffer
caught
through
up
it and catch
like a month ago.
Didn't you finish
But
it?
then after that, I stopped reading it. I honestly don't think I'm going to go ahead with the story anymore because it's
I
Mhm.
I got all the way up to the point of where the demon guy comes
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
the devil guy, the guy with the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
gem for an eye sort of bull.
yeah. So
And that was after that I was like, it got weird.
yeah, they
from that
have a
point
couple
forward,
of
and I
good
was like, nah.
ideas. I will say
Like, I
that
got
there are a
invested
couple of
more
good
easily.
like they've made races, they've made like given lore to all these races and all that. So that's cool. The world
Yeah.
building is nice, but
There is a good amount of world building into it. They even have like a separate world outside of the world that this guy previously joined, where
Yeah.
the world is
But-
like ash and shit, and like one city gets blown to bits. and all, then,
but
yeah, it's
main thing is
it just gets
for an isekai that's supposed to be imaginative, it really falls short. Konosuba, much better.
Mm.
Even it's Slime Tensei, much better. Tensei Slime. And even life as a villainess was better in terms of imagination. Like I did not enjoy that manga that much, but I'd say it's still better in terms of imagination because at least like they had to come up with creative ways to continue the story. And here I'm like, dude, your story basis is just like, haha, look at this young kid who's actually an old man being romantically involved with other young kids. I was like, God, I can't,
not funny
I can't
at all, by the
take
way.
it. I
And-
just can't.
And I'll make a big statement and say even Sword Art
Sword Art Online is way better. What's wrong with you? Come on.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
I'm saying that. So
Also, Nandemo Theme says Demon Slayer is also mid. I don't care what is mid and not. I mean, you are free
Yeah,
to
that's
think
not
that Demon Slayer is bad. I'm not going to say you're wrong. Demon Slayer does have a basic story, but the Demon Slayer manga and anime are carried
One of
forward by their
the-
art more than the story itself. And Mushoku Tensei is creepy throughout.
Creepy, yes.
Demon Slayer is way better than fucking. And also, Demon Slayer is one of like the most exciting things that's happened to anime like in
That's
the last
true.
few years. During
That's
the
Demon
pandemic.
Slayer and Black Clover are like the Naruto and One Piece of
Yeah.
the modern age.
Hmm.
They're
Basically,
they're pulling people into anime like crazy, which is amazing.
Hmm.
But
there's a
Rango Taka, I
weird
would love
amount
to
of,
know why you think Demon Slayer is bad and why you think Mushoku Tensei is good. And anyone else who's listening, I would love to know your thoughts as well. Any defense for Mushoku Tensei and any criticism towards Demon Slayer, because that's the current topic of conversation, or One Piece. We love One Piece. If you think Mushoku Tensei is better than One Piece, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it as well.
Christ, that would be a fucking that needs one hell of a reason for it to be better than One Piece. Holy shit.
I don't know.
But let's see what people come up with.
There's
if they
like
have
weird character
anything.
development as well with this like the daughter of the Lord or
Yeah.
something. Like
She's
very,
basically a
reluctant in the
tsundere.
beginning and like
okay, I
she makes
see.
a fucking 180. Like,
Yeah,
what the
she's a
fuck, man?
tsundere.
Why?
The Sundere Adi.
So basically,
He
she.
has no
it's
clue
weird.
what the fuck that means.
I have no clue what the
Oh,
fuck
I
that
see.
is, but
It's
yes.
basically a person who actually is like, well, you could say likes someone, but then pretends to be like pissed off and too
But
cool
she-
for that person.
She ends up
Mhm.
actually liking him.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how it
that's what
works.
a
That's a
tsundere
tsundere.
So after all the weird shit, like
Yes.
oh, I see.
look at Steve's expression.
Yeah.
Sundere.
So clearly, Audi is like the more civilized one amongst us.
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we are too far.
Random Otaku says, I don't think Mushoku is good, but Demon Slayer is just basic. Yeah, I think you're overestimating the amount of complexity that is required for manga and anime to really reach out to a wide audience. Because, Demon Slayer, I think, is amazing for people to get into anime. It's like, it really sucks you in and makes you want to watch more things. So I will definitely give it props for that. Like, Demon Slayer broke records in Japan and everybody talked about it. Everybody knew about it. It made a big difference. Yeah. So I'm going to prefer Demon Slayer over Mushoku Tensei any day. Mushoku Tensei is
any day, dude.
basically just
Sid's brother
like,
would
I
go
don't
on
care.
a fucking rant about that shit and he'd die for Demon Slayer if he had
that's
to.
true. But anyway, Mushoku Tensei, we don't suggest you watch it or read it.
No.
Unless you like lolly stuff. If you do, then you can read it and watch
Then
it, but
have
also get
fun,
your head
yeah.
checked at the same time.
You'll get a nice visit from these people called the FBI. You'll have fun with them.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
if you go down a certain path after that, but yeah, you can watch it if you like.
Random
lolly
Otaku
shit,
says
but,
Demon Slayer is overrated. Yeah, sure, you could make
Bro,
that
don't give me
argument,
that
I guess,
overrated
but
comment, bro. That overrated thing is the weirdest thing. That
yeah,
you can
like
say, dude.
no, the thing is
I don't
like
get that
if it's really good, then people are going to say it's really good. If it's not that good, then people are going to say
Yeah.
it's not that good. The only anime I would give for I would attach the word overrated to is probably Attack on Titan, because people were literally making up shit just to justify their own storylines, and they were
Attack on Titan.
sending
Because
death threats to
riding
the
on hype for the
author and
most
all
part.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So that is probably overrated, but I don't think I think the word overrated doesn't apply to popular stuff. I think it's overrated is just a way for people to seem hipster, where they're like, oh, you know what, I don't like the main popular thing, so I'm special.
It's like
They wanna
I don't
justify
watch
them not
things
liking
that
it.
are I don't watch things that are hype. I
Yeah.
don't like popular
Yeah.
things, kind of
Like if
thing.
other people have watched it, why should I watch it? Like be a part of the conversation, and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't want to watch it, if you think it's overrated, you don't need to. It's just that you'll be missing out on a pretty good anime. But anyway,
Yeah, pretty good.
on
anime.
to you
Onto the
literally
main
put
topic, onto the most.
damn Audi, the
Exactly. Yeah, we'll get in trouble. So like, just try to be like very yeah. Just don't show everything, because he put like literally full manga, which he took pictures of, and we bought it. Like we
Yes,
bought
yes,
the
yes.
actual volume and took pictures of it. So, you know,
Aw.
but still, Audi
a
put some good
little
stuff.
bit of a heads up would be great for stuff like this. You know, amazing. It would make a world of difference, Audi. I'm just gonna quickly check if I can. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you guys can start. I'm just checking a couple of things.
But yeah, so I read it after a while and fucking blew my mind. A lot of shit happened.
Yes, I was telling you for a very long time.
And like,
Uh,
holy shit. Yeah. See, I like reading One Piece after like taking breaks, because then you go on like this crazy adventure, like over a
Yeah.
few chapters again,
Yeah.
instead of like waiting one by one and suffering. So yeah, that's really fun to do, you know. Just wait for a few chapters and this was the perfect time to start, I think, because you know it ended at like the highest peak ever also currently. But
I mean, I feel like you could have still gone by like 1 or 2 chapters. It is still, it built up the hype for me as well. So I feel like you would have also enjoyed it. I don't know.
Woo! There we go.
I don't
This
want
is
to
the
wait
best
that
I can
long
do
and
right
just, like,
now to keep it.
forget shit. It's in the flow, right?
I have defeated the bots, guys. I have defeated the
Thank
bots.
you, bro. Yay!
Hey.
But yes. So basically, what are your thoughts of everything? I'm not going to stay at any one image. I'm just going to keep scrolling up and down so that we don't get flagged immediately.
Yes, please.
But yeah.
Yeah, but dude, like we can talk about a lot of shit. Like,
I think,
you know,
I think the war. Yeah, like okay, so the war was going. Well, it felt like it was getting a bit dragged out, but then like before these images that we are seeing right now, there was the arc where, you know, everything started really converging and everything started really fucking shit's hitting the fan. You know, like Sanji, they show Sanji and Zoro's fight, and both of them, well, winning against their targets. Zoro was fighting against who again? Do you guys remember? King,
yes.
No? Yes, Zoro was his king. Oh, then the fucking cursed sword. Damn, like holy shit. That was fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it activated. I forgot.
Right?
I think
Enma was the sword. Yeah, it fucking activated.
Enma,
and he remembered like Kuina and stuff. But yeah, tell me on.
My fucking god, yeah. But then, yeah, basically everything started converging, and like all these last 5-6 chapters have been like super fucking hype, which is also a reason why there are so many images, because everything shows something extremely important that is going to be very, very vital to the story. And especially
I'm just
we're going into the
I'm just seeing if there's like any place I can just stop, because all of this,
there is no place. You have to go back to our title screen and stop. I think
Let's
that's
do
the
that.
best thing we can do.
I can remove the filter.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
But yeah, we kind of the last 5 chapters start off with the most important fight between, you know, Luffy and Kaido, and it ends in a very anticlimactic manner when CP0 is ordered to kill Luffy in the most fucking extreme fucking decision that has been taken.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt you for just 1 second, because Noslin the Bish on Reddit says, dudes, one bald guy stopped his car right in front of me. I pointed at him, smiled and shouted, "Hey, what's up, Sid?" He smiled and drove off. Mission accomplished.
What the fuck?
That's good. I like it. I will approve of that. But yeah, go on, sorry.
Good one, I guess.
Yeah. Remember the One King panel?
There were a lot of King panels.
Which one King panel? Because
there are lots of King panels. Which one is it?
King was basically
the one where he takes off his mask.
Character. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the mask mandates have stopped here as well. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm tired of this COVID bullshit."
Yeah. Oh, are you all wearing masks?
Yeah, of
Outside
course.
still I am. I don't know.
Yeah,
I am.
Of course. Yeah. Gonna be a
I
while.
can't
before
part with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
too used to it now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what? Or
But
do you
yes,
continue?
CP0. Because that, like, the CP0 was given the big fucking order from the top seats itself. The Goro say itself, say like Luffy, and we want to know the reason why. They just were like kill.
It was
Monkey
because they
D.
know
Luffy.
about the power of that fruit,
Of
right?
course.
That's why, like,
I mean, yeah.
basically
At the
explained
time when we read the
Mm.
chapter, it's like when I read the chapter, anyways, they just say kill Luffy. I'm like, fuck. Oh, all of a sudden, these guys take like a huge fucking concern in this guy. I mean, he's been in their radar all this while, but then they have bigger targets like Kaido
Yeah.
and Big Mom. And
Yeah,
fucking
but they won't.
Shanks sitting in
The
background,
Marines
like,
would never, especially the world government, would never mess up the power struggle between the emperors, because then it will actually lead to like full
Yeah.
chaos.
No, but that's the thing, right? Even they got a notification, and Akainu as well also got the
Yeah,
notification.
you were just
while
walking
he
around.
was-
He's like ping ping, like,
I say
hey, WhatsApp
notification,
message
but
from Goro say like, hey, kill Luffy, please.
no. Like they got a message from the Marines saying that this thing, Big Mom and Kaido were sort of coming together on the same island for like an alliance. So I'd figured they'd
Yeah,
have a
but again,
bigger
they can't do
priority in
anything.
that.
What do you do when
and be
two
like,
of the strongest
maybe-
crews in the world just
Yeah, what do you
merge?
Akainu,
Akainu and
they have fucking
Kizaru wouldn't be
Kizaru,
able
they
to
have
do
light
shit
and
when all their
magma, they
cannon
can-
fodder behind them get like wasted
Yeah.
in one shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just like sneaky bitches.
Yeah,
Like,
and also, Audi, let me just remind you that it took Akainu, Kizaru, and what's Aokiji and Sengoku and Garp and literally everyone, and they still couldn't stop one of the emperors with his fleet.
Yes, yes.
And you want to walk into Kaido's home territory and be like, yo, what's up? I'm fighting two of you at the same time.
I'd say
Without
they're
Sengoku and Garp, mind you, the two literal monsters that even Akainu fears.
I have a funny feeling those two are still there. They're just kind of sitting around as like counselors. Like, yes, we are counselors.
Yeah,
but
they're
we are
not
kind
going
of
to
like
go
sleeping
to
fucking
Wano
agents.
and then like beat the shit out of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they should have been much stronger by now. Akainu at the very least. I'm pretty sure Kizaru as well. I don't know about.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they
I
can.
keep forgetting the Zatoichi. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, but imagine if you send all four of your admirals to fight two of the world's biggest threats, and then they just end up dead. And then the marine headquarters is like, well, we have no one to lead us. Hello, I guess we're fucked then.
but they still do send out a force, which is eventually CP0, and CP0 has not just been sent out like as a response to this. They were sent out as like an envoy towards this whole alliance thing, where they were having discussions and shit with Big Mom, I believe, and they were just kind of chilling around and like, yeah, okay, we're just kind of here to see what's up. Well, when in reality they were out there to get what is it, Kid and this guy Law.
And Luffy.
So now, I think Luffy was still not a priority at that point. It was only until this point they're like, yeah,
No, Luffy was still like someone they had their eye on.
Luffy was like a big fucking bonus, but then now,
But
they blame
like,
Luffy for all of Punk Hazard and Dressrosa as well. So Luffy was definitely on their
I thought
list.
they blamed the worst generation for that.
No,
like,
they blamed Luffy in particular.
The Ghost hates them for that. Oh, okay.
Everyone knows it was Luffy, dude.
Luffy is also part of the worst generation, right?
Yeah,
So,
they're like, oh, it was.
No, but they collectively.
They're like, oh, it's the worst generation. Oh, which of the worst generation? Like Luffy and Law. Like, it's that bitch Luffy. They're like, no, also Law. Like, man, it's that Luffy, dude. I'm telling you. Kill that dude first. Yeah.
Straw Hat Boy. Yeah. But like, it makes sense because even once it happened, like, the scene, Kaido was also like, yo, you've made a big mistake.
Yeah, when he the thing is like Kaido's story gets really sad there, because they're like two opponents he actually had fun fighting, and both of them were distracted and they lost to him because of that. So he must be like, can I never get one fair fight in this world? Can I never be handicapped? Why do they always have the handicap? And he's like really pissed off about it.
These last 5 chapters were like the most roller coaster of emotions for Kaido I've ever seen throughout the whole series. Every time I've seen him, he's either like drunk or angry.
His drunk
And
moms
he
are
has
fucking
Yeah.
hilarious though.
Or
his
he's
drunk moms
horny.
are hilarious. They're,
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but then for the most part. But then here we actually see him show like true fucking
Yeah.
dissatisfaction.
Yeah, he was not happy.
sadness. Oh, when I saw that face after CP0, assumably Rob
Of
Lucci.
course. Yeah.
I think there is Rob Lucci, but when he fucking steals the kill, steals fucking Luffy.
Yes.
Kaido like, yo,
Yeah.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
what the
Why?
fuck did you? I'm like, this motherfucker's gone.
Of course
This
he
guy
is.
is fucked. He's not surviving this shit. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But you don't take a head-on
So he
fucking
ate a
collision like
Gatling
that.
gun.
Well, it was either
Especially after
it was
checking
either
God, Gatling
yeah, it was
gun.
either just like get in the middle of the fight or Akainu punches a hole through you. So he was like, yeah, you know what? I'll
Yeah.
take my chances. I can possibly recover from damage
But
offloaded damage, but I can't survive Akainu through my chest.
But the balls you need to have to see Kaido and Luffy fighting and want to go and like interrupt
Yeah.
and kill Steel, like that's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Like imagine even trying to enter like that
Yeah.
area,
You need to have some strong cock
Both of
to
them
go
are,
there.
are what I'd say are like, yeah, they're like fucking simple-headed fools, that they just want to. Even like CP0 interferes with Kaido and stops in there. Luffy's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? I was having a good fight,
Yeah.
bro. And he starts fucking
CP0
up
is basically
CP0 as
screwed no
well.
matter what happens. That's all.
Yeah.
CP0
Yeah,
was
sent to die.
basically sent to die. The Gorosei doesn't
Yep,
give him
suicide
one
mission.
fucking. I think after like CP9 was disassembled from the shenanigans that happened at fucking Water 7, was it? Then
Yes.
they were like, yeah, these guys kind of suck ass, but we're going to give them one last chance as CP0. So
No,
fucking
CP0 is
disassemble
not the
them.
same crew.
Let's
Only
see
Rob
what happens
Lucci is
after.
the same guy. Otherwise, everyone else is different.
Yeah, it's different. A lot of them got
Yeah, and
Well,
they
yeah.
started living like
back then,
normal
if you
lives and
remember.
shit afterwards.
Yeah.
It was in the covers of the manga. Audi doesn't know. He only watches the anime. So
I
watched the anime.
forgot the covers of the manga.
but yeah, basically this is
But yeah,
unfortunately I'm just going to say it again. Heavy spoilers ahead. Like this is not something you want to get spoiled with in One Piece.
this is full spoiler
Yeah,
territory.
like
This is
even
gonna
up
be
till
a
here
full
was
discussion
spoilers,
on the
but this
last
is like
5
extra
chapters.
spoilers. So you are
This is
warned. You
like
have enough
it.
time to close the browser like right now. But yeah, Luffy finally Gear 5.
Fucking love it, dude. I fucking
Yes.
love it. I was telling Audie the other day, like after Gear 2, this is my favorite
Of
like
course.
moment of like switching gears. Because Gear 2
Yeah.
was cool as fuck,
Yeah.
right? When he did
Yeah.
it, like it blew our ear, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and this was
Gear
the
2
same.
was like a 100% upgrade to his whole character, and this was like
This is an evolution basically. It's
the
completely
fucking
changing who he
evolution,
is.
yeah. Like grade 3 evolution, like he fucking become Charizard straight up.
Yeah, but my main
Great
question, yeah, of
character
course it
design,
is.
by the way. Love
My
that
main
shit.
question is, what is the cooldown on this thing? What is going to happen if he suddenly?
So I believe
That did happen, right? He did
Yeah.
suddenly switch back to Gear 4 in between, but then suddenly went
No,
back to
that's
this.
so
Very
Oda
good.
confirmed
So
that
it's
he
still
is
strange.
using Haki throughout.
Like the thing I'm confused about is like, is it him or is it like is it the power is the fruit the
Yeah.
power possessing his body and like controlling him? Like that's what I'm confused. Like, is it
I
still
think
Luffy?
I think it's the power that is controlling him, but it's also him. He knows that it is him, but I think he's also aware that he's also being under the influence of something else. And it is clearly Zunesha that came and helped him out over there. So he knows stuff, but he doesn't really give a fuck because he's like, he's drank like 100 monsters. That's how much energy he has right now. And he's like, fuck it, I want to fight. Let's go fuck shit up. That's the energy level he's on, basically. And from what I noticed, I'm assuming anyways, I think this is like the form that is going to tap into his like life force and shit and, take away years from his life or something. It basically burns him out. Burning a candle.
But do we
both ends
know
sort
if
of
this
thing, like,
burns him out?
he's
We
gonna
don't
be
know
strong,
about
but then it's
this.
going to really
Because this is an awakening.
We
He-
don't know that
In
yet.
Gear
I
2,
think
he
it's
was
still
literally
no.
pumping his own blood faster. But here it's literally an awakening. He's completely changed. You don't know if it's going to take a toll on his body.
maybe, yeah. Okay, it's
He can
another
change
assumption.
like shit
Yeah.
around him into rubber. Like
There was a guy on
environments and shit
Reddit who
that.
was like,
Exactly,
if
Kaido.
if Kaido is used as a jumping rope, I'm going to lose my shit laughing, and people were tagging him.
This was the chapter.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was the fucking. These are the chapters that had happened.
Dude,
Oh.
it's so crazy like how Oda chose to like make him fight, because like it's like Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes kind of shit, like where you
Yeah,
hit with a
basically.
sign and your face becomes
This
flat,
whole
then you fall over a cliff, like the eyes pop out and shit. Like I
Also,
fucking
also
love
this
it.
was
not only the eyes pop out, everyone there also had their eyes
Yeah.
pop out as well in the whole cartoon.
and in the end, you never see Luffy's eyes.
That was fucking hilarious. That
Yeah.
panel, I love that fucking.
And even
panel.
like
But yes,
this was a beautiful panel, very emotional panel, but nobody paid attention to it because of obviously. But
Yeah.
I feel like
Because
Oda was just
obviously,
sitting
yeah.
there like, God
This-
damn it, why is no
yeah.
one talking about this?
Yeah, this was a nice wrap to the
This was
whole
definitely pretty cool.
Kozuki
Yeah.
fucking storyline. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like at least it's a wrap to it. But
Well,
it was a nice ending
Momonosuke
for
needs to
He gets her revenge.
kick Kaido's ace.
I don't think Momonosuke can do that anymore because fucking Gear Fire Joy Boy has come into the scene and you're like fucking WWEing his ass, throwing him around and shit.
I was thinking of this weird thing, like, so how they have to move Onigashima outside, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna fall on Wano. So the thing they used to do in school where they used to spin
My
the
God.
handkerchief and like hit you. So Luffy should take Kaido, spin like handkerchief and hit the Onigashima with it.
Can be done.
That'll be cool.
My God.
But then but yeah, and he can become
Yep.
fucking gigantic and stuff
That's
like that,
another
like,
thing. There's
insane.
another emotion that we see from Kaido that we've never ever seen before. He has this what the fuck
Mhm.
emotion that we've never ever seen throughout the whole story. Like he has this look on his face like, yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck is above there? What is that force above there that is taking on my units? He has a look of fear in him for the first time through the whole series. We've never seen that before. Otherwise, he's mostly like this fucking bravado-filled, confident fucker that knows he's going to win every fight. But then now, for the first time, he's actually fucking worried that someone's at his fucking level.
Mhm.
And then this is the burnout panel
Yeah.
that we're seeing over here. He basically fucking fizzles out and becomes like an 80-year-old man immediately.
Yeah, but then again,
Back again.
yeah, I'm not sure if this is just the fatigue hitting him or if he's like actually losing years of his life as he's.
Yeah.
No, like I'm not saying I say years of his life as in like like on the long run, but this is like the time when he goes in like year 3 and comes out and becomes like a fucking chibi version of himself and starts running
Yeah.
around as such.
You know what this reminds me of? The fucking the Naruto's the Nine Mode
Yep,
becomes like all yellow.
Yep.
Like,
So many people were
like
doubting
similar,
Oda. They were like,
Luffy,
Oda
like,
won't.
become
Oda's going to go
golden.
down the Naruto path. He's going to be the child of the prophecy. And then now it's like everyone's like,
Yeah.
whoa, monkey boy go boom. Monkey boy go skip.
Well, was it
No,
the child of the
no,
prophecy?
so it's
Is
just-
he a
it's just
child
the
of
Gomu
prophecy?
Gomu
Like,
fruit.
He was clearly by mistake.
And it was established from the start that the
Yeah, by the way,
fruit
what a
just
fucking-
happened to fall into Luffy's hands because everyone was careless around him.
Yeah.
And it fits his character. Yeah.
They said it's a
Yeah, the
Zoan
human,
fruit, right?
the human.
So-
No,
Yeah,
of
did
course
you
not.
expect that?
Of course
Yeah,
not.
do you
What the
think
fuck?
about
No
that?
way I expected that.
Yeah. It was what Pharmacia or something. What do they call
Paramecia,
it?
Paramecia.
Logia, and
Paramecia. I don't know. what the fuck I
Paramecia
said,
fruit is
pharmacy.
the
Yeah.
secondary element.
Logia. Yeah.
Logia. Logia is the main element,
Mhm.
and zone is the animals.
Mm.
And normally zone fruits are the ones to have transformation. So even Kaido has this like look of confusion that you have a Paramecia fruit. Why the fuck is it happening for you? It's not supposed to happen. But only the Gorosei and possibly Im-sama knows that it's not a fucking
Yeah.
Paramecia fruit. It's a zone fruit, and one of the best ones at
Fucking
that.
insane.
I mean, I think
If
best
not
is
the
all
best.
about like
Which also
perspective. Like
raises-
anything could be the best. Yeah.
How you use it also.
Yeah.
Like I mean, NL.
Mhm.
NL is the
But-
best example.
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, is it? What was the Gorosei say this is a god?
Yeah,
fruit. They
Sengoku
call
also
this
has a
quite
god
literally
fruit.
The god fruit, and Luffy. So Luffy, what was Luffy exactly against Enel? Was
Yeah,
it
it was. He was just rubber.
at
It
the
was
end of
just
the
a
day, or was it just
coincidence
him
at that time.
being-
And yeah, it was just rubber at that point. Yeah.
And also the
I don't know, I
human
feel like
zoan fruits are always after gods. We've never seen a non-god human zoan fruit, I think.
But doesn't this guy also have the human fruit? Fucking chopper. Yeah.
No, but that's
literally called the Hito.
Yeah, that's
human
a
fruit.
reindeer. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
no,
he's
what he has a rain. Yeah, he's a that's because it's the opposite, because he's like a reindeer and then he became a human. So they're like, you're a god now, you're a human.
No, maybe like no, he has the army like human fruit.
What the fuck is the
No, but every other time we've seen Zoan human fruits, it's always been gods. Like Sengoku, Buddha, Luffy, Nika.
I mean, there's legend zones, but there's mythical zones, and then there is fucking god.
No, I'm saying
maybe it's like a god human fruit and like a normie
what?
Human
So
fruit
so
kind of
it's
thing,
like
just like
Hito
general
no Mi,
civilian fruit.
no model. It's just like base model. Chopper bought like the base model of the devil fruits, and he's like, I can't afford more. I'm sorry.
And Luffy gets
Luffy gets a limited edition one.
I see.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be that, right?
Goddamn Chopper sitting like us with like Samsung M32s and shit, and the Luffy sitting there with an S22 Ultra Plus Max, just ruling the world with it.
Yeah, basically.
God freaking damn it.
And there are also like mythical fruits like the harpy fruit, which one of the Black-Eared pirates has, and even there's another fucking mythical.
Yeah, but those are literally myths. But the Hito no Mi has always been about like gods, as far as I can remember, except Chopper.
So wait, then
that's the thing. Maybe what Sid said is right, and it's like the base version, which is like shit.
Yeah.
So what he finds like some. Like
no, it would actually be really cool to have like a panel where Luffy's like, oh, it's actually the Hito no Mi, and Chopper like, oh, am I going to become a god too? And he's like, nah, you're just mortal human. And Chopper's like, ah.
Knowing Oda, that's probably what will happen, knowing Oda.
What? Bro, what if Chopper becomes the reindeer god from?
My god.
Maybe he already is.
That's like fucking final form.
But yeah, the thing is, okay, I will start my section over here. Okay, I've been reading a lot of theories and a lot of discussions and all that, and there are people who are talking about foreshadowing. I'm a little against both sides, but more on one side than the other, which is a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that Oda is a foreshadowing god and everything was planned from Skypiea because he shows Luffy in the sky with the shadow and all that, and he's huge, and he's like, it's a direct reference to Wano, guys. And then the other side is like, dude, shut the fuck up, Oda is not that great, like, he's just writing the story as he goes, he's making shit up. And I understand both points, but while I'm not saying that Oda had this planned while he wrote Skypiea, but we've seen the man's books. Okay, he has a giant thick notebook filled with notes for each arc. Okay, the man has clearly done research for future arcs and already written out a broad plan. And I would just like to say that this is the whole Bakuman thing again. Okay, Oda isn't planning like 20 years in the future. He's not planning Wano when he's sitting in Skypiea. But what he's doing is he's reading Skypiea right before writing Wano, and he's like, you know what? I should link this over here. And that is still genius. Like, he doesn't have to be a foreshadowing god in the sense that he has the whole story planned. But the fact that the man puts in that much effort to go back and link things and make sure it makes sense to you, he's still a freaking genius. I don't understand why people want to shit on him because fans are saying that he's that's what one side is like. Oda has foreshadowed this from the start. Other people are like, nah, One Piece is like, he's just another mangaka. It's not like he's great or anything.
He's referencing a page from all the way
even
back.
If he's foreshadowing from the start or like going back and looking at things, both are like really good.
Exactly.
Things, right?
But I'm saying let's not put pressure on Oda to have make it seem like he has everything planned out, because clearly that's not humanly possible. You are going to change things as you get better at your art.
But sure, you would have just been sitting there like, it would have been cool. This looks cool. Even just jumping across the moon.
Yeah.
That would look like a cool
and
scene.
and then I'm sure he did a lot of research into. It's clear he does a lot of research into every new concept he brings up. But I'm pretty sure he also did a lot of research into his older chapters and older ideas, and he was like, okay, I can use this, or maybe I can, put a cheeky little reference over here or a direct reference over here. So, like, I just think I just have appreciation for him, man. I don't think any of the haters make sense, but I don't think the overly loving lovers make sense either.
What are they hating on though? Like, I see, what are
They're basically just saying that Oda is not a great mangaka, and he's literally just writing the story as he goes, and it's not that good. A lot of people are really unhappy with Luffy's form, Gear 5th.
So people who have been following One Piece and all their lives and reading like 1,000 whatever chapters,
yeah,
and now shitting on him, not a good mangaka. Wow.
And
Wait,
people who have been reading One Piece for 1,300 chapters are now saying that, you know what, Luffy looks really goofy when he's fighting such a high profile enemy. Like, are you kidding me? Have you read One Piece ever in your life?
Exactly. Have you read One Piece?
Like, literally every fight is just goofy. Luffy being goofy.
Yeah, that's basically all of like his fight scenes.
Yeah,
like, that's his character. That's what makes him fun.
Like it starts off all the way with like freaking Buggy. And then okay, Buggy, Crocodile is literally like walking around with his belly full of water, and he's puking it out at Crocodile to beat him.
Spitting it.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, if you want like those crazy, I will not give up shonen shit, go.
I mean, One Piece still has that, but it just adds humor at the same time. How is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it has that. Yeah.
People are like, oh, the gear.
And it's not like every time a fight happens and Luffy is at the edge, he's not like, oh, I can't give up, He still has like a reasoning at it, or he has like some sort of plan in his head that helps him through that fight. So he knows that he can get up and like, fight again.
Okay, like even forget the earlier arcs. If you go back one arc, Katakuri literally sitting and enjoying donuts after he thinks he's beaten Luffy. How is that not goofy as shit for a high profile enemy? And everyone loves Katakuri.
And that fight was crazy. Yeah, that fight was also insane. But that's what I think is good, right? Because like the old manga, this thing, I've already gotten tired of shonen shit. Bro already knows. Like, I don't. Like, this stuff still keeps it like fresh and new and funny, So I do really enjoy One Piece because
and he's become like so freaking, like his art has become phenomenal. Like, I would say his art has caught up to the level of story he's always had. Like, I've always felt like starting chapters of One Piece, the story was way better than the art, and now it's like really fucking equal. He's evolved like crazy.
Like, of course, he has his own style, like, which has always been there. Like, his very like where's Waldo, like kind of like a lot of stuff going on, but he's definitely mastered it. He's
really grown into it,
like,
fully.
It made sense of his chaos.
Yeah, the way he uses like everything to tell a story, like that's of course like much better
than
we
made this point before, even with like other manga like Chainsaw Man as well, where there is a lot of chaotic shit going on, but
fuck is that, bro? That's like full of chaos. I don't understand.
There's like so much shit going on in one panel, but we can't really make any sense of it. But then here it's like you have a whole fight scene going on. There are like various characters fighting in the front. Then there are like a couple of characters fighting in the back. There's like fodder fighting in the side as well. And you're like, oh, okay, I can still make sense of it because that detail is
being follow all their stories
properly. Yeah.
And that too, Chainsaw Man is like lesser information on a page than One Piece.
Oda shows and tells. Chainsaw Man just pukes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oda even gives like a good amount of spotlight for each and every character, so we know like what's going on with them. Even if there's no dialogue, if there's like barely any fighting, like dialogue going on, they just show like one or two panels, and we just kind of follow along.
Yeah,
it makes it simple for us. Basically,
pretty fucking cool.
Like these panels over this panel last so far 10:45, and Luffy is literally playing around with Kaido in what we've never ever seen before. Kaido is getting fucking flung around like there's nothing, like a fucking paper towel or something, or like the handkerchief, as Sid said.
This is really hype. My God, like goddamn. When I read the spoilers, I was like, Like what?
You should definitely
Like,
read it, dude.
what?
You'll love it a lot more.
Of course.
You
I'm
should
still
definitely
waiting.
read
Like
it.
this last panel is too much hype for me, sir. Sorry. I need to wait.
For,
I can't
20 more
I can't do
years.
weekly. Okay, I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
Quick question: how do you think the Gorosei?
The
managed to
Gorosei knew
find
from
out
the
about
start.
this-
Joy Boy
this,
was the same. He had the same
Yeah, they
fruit.
know.
No, but then how? Why
Because
now?
nobody's
Why is
mastered it in
you know,
500
if they knew
years.
from the start that
Hmm.
nobody
Awakening.
mastered what
Yeah.
this fruit.
Yeah, and right now he's fighting Kaido. So like, what other like that's a big
Oh
fucking
no,
fight.
I still feel like even if they haven't mastered the awakening and they knew that the fruit had been consumed by this guy, they could have just sent out like
Yeah, they
forces way
did.
early on
They
to
mention
kill him
it.
off so that
It's there.
the fruit spawns
They
somewhere
mention
else.
it. They talk about how for 500 years they've been
The
chasing.
Gorosei
Yeah. They've been chasing the same fruit for 500 years and they've literally not gotten it. They're close to it even once. They talk about it in the room when they're explaining what happens to Luffy. Wow, like when Luffy is going through the transformation, they talk about it and say it's the Hito no Mi Nika.
Mhm.
No, but no, I thought.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
way
I'm
early
saying.
on, like,
500
I'm talking,
years.
like fucking not 500 years. I'm saying like when Luffy did.
How do
eat
they
the
know
fruit,
who
is my
ate the
point.
fruit? They thought Shanks
Luffy
had
has
it.
eaten the fruit.
How do they know? Yeah. Shanks had it, right?
Shanks had it, but then they know that the
How
fruit
do
had
they
been.
know Luffy ate it?
Oh, they.
Bro, he was working for some other pirate, like in a barrel or some shit. How do they know, like in a small ass ship? Like they have no clue at that
So then,
point.
how do
He's
they
too
come to the
small.
conclusion that Luffy had this fruit in the
Because
end? They knew
he became too
Shanks-
famous for his own good. He
Yeah,
showed off his powers to the
yeah,
world
dude.
government and challenged them.
Exactly. You know his
Adi,
bounty, right? Like, he
let's
became
put it this
crazy
way,
famous.
Adi.
So-
If I found
at
$1
what
million
point-
in my bag right now and I kept quiet about it and I went around spending it, nobody would find out. But if I took a photo of it, of me covered in money or me swimming in money, Scrooge McDuck style, and I put it all over the internet, then people are going to figure it out.
Not even that.
But that's my
like,
point,
if
right?
Brew had $1 million and didn't tell Audi, and you go to meet Brew and you go to this like huge fucking mansion,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking obvious.
I have a couple of questions.
Exactly.
That's my question, right? At what point did they discover this?
When he started fighting the world government directly, maybe
Started getting famous.
like
Yeah,
when he burned down
exactly.
their flag
so
in their
many
headquarters,
points.
maybe.
So then that's my point. He burned the world government flag at like what Water 7 when they were saving Nico Robin,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, saying Nico Robin and shit. Not
Ah.
even Robin, just Nico Robin. Like Audie's like
Audi.
Oh,
full
Robin,
name
yes.
and shit.
But do you know how governments work, right? You know how much time it takes them to
Also,
do shit, right?
Audi, could I just mention something
I'm
to you?
sorry. They have
Adi-
a light, man. They have a light, man. You can't tell me they're not
Adi-
slow
Adi-
with that shit.
Firstly, Lightman doesn't know where to go. Okay, Lightman is not the type of person to fly all around the freaking world
Lightman is
just to
dumb
find
as-
one pirate
Dumb
ship.
as shit, yeah.
He's too lazy for that. And secondly,
He's a light,
for us,
man.
it's been 26 years almost. But in the One Piece universe, it's been 2.5 years.
Not that
Or
long.
3
Yeah,
years,
not
something like
long
that.
at all.
So basically, they've been sailing for a very short time.
And bro, they don't got that GPS and
suppose,
shit,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so you can't just track
Oh, yeah,
them
they don't
down.
have GPS, but they got fucking sentient snails that they can talk into.
Yeah, but
That
the
makes
snails
sense.
aren't going to be like beep boop, Luffy location 1 2 3 4. No.
Of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Okay. You explain it to me. Okay, Luffy is out there in the wide ocean. You have no idea where he is. The last marine ship you sent after him just is at the bottom of the ocean now. How do you find him?
I mean, send fucking Akainu or send Kizaru.
Send where? Send them where? Send the head of the marines where? Send your leader
Where?
who needs to be there constantly and give orders where?
And not like they're handling other shit with like dragon and whatnot that's going on.
Yeah,
but
no.
anyway.
That all that irrelevant. Okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Akainu is like ready to leave. Okay, he'll abandon his post as the head of the marines and he'll go out. Where do you send him?
Well, Shabandi would be a good start.
Okay, he
But
went
when-
there. They're not
so
there.
he-
Now what do you do?
Yeah, they're not there. Yeah.
He just follows the trail.
Oh, you want the main person of the marines.
Not the head. Obviously. Kizaru can also do. Kizaru
Oh, you want
is
one of the
basically sitting
biggest
around doing fuck
posts in the
all.
marines
Head, yeah.
to go.
Well,
Ch-
they know about this. They know about the
Yeah, but you
potential
do
of the
realize the
fruit, so why
Gorosei
not?
don't tell the rest of the Marines what they're saying, right? The Marines are like little bitches to them. The Gorosei like,
But
I
they
want
have
Luffy
been-
That's my
dead.
point.
That's it.
That's my
have
point
been
exactly. They
other
don't have
Marines
to
who
say
have been
anything.
following. There have been other Marines who have been
Yeah.
following the guys throughout One Piece. Like, you know how
Like
long
who?
Smoker was behind Luffy's
Yeah,
ass?
but
Yeah.
Smoker is like fucking searching him like because he has like a vendetta against him or something. I'm talking
Either
about,
way,
like,
he's not able to find him is the point.
Yeah.
they are leaving a literal wake of destruction as they go around. They're
Yeah,
like
but-
fighting big fuckers in the process.
Do
Audi,
you know how
Audi, you
many
are the
bigger
world
pirates are
government.
there
You
who
are the
dis-
no, one sec, Sid. You are the world government. If a city gets destroyed, your priority is rebuilding the city, not going after pirates.
Yeah.
My priority is
also-
rebuilding the city using one bit of power that I have and using the
You
other
don't-
bit of power I have.
Yeah, but you don't have the
Chase
power.
fuck.
Also,
What?
Audi, you
No, he's
forget.
called the world
Okay,
government.
how are you going to divide the power, Audi?
Wait. You forget there are
Kizaru,
other
then-
people like Blackbeard and shit that they have to deal with too. You
No,
know?
no.
Like, it's
Sid,
not
you know
only
what?
Luffy.
Ignore all
that is-
that. Blackbeard, Dragon, Big Mom, Kaido, Shanks.
Yeah.
Ignore them. They're not threats at all. And you know the millions of pirate crews around the world leaving actual
Yeah,
destruction in their wake.
millions of-
Yeah, never mind all that. You know that's irrelevant. Audi, how do you divide all your marine force? Please explain to me. World government, you divide all your forces to
gonna
go
tell you
after
how
one
to
crew.
divide all the marine
One crew. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say that if you have information about this prophetic fruit that is going to really fuck shit up for the world government and the world in general, possibly, then I'd figure that would be on a much higher priority. And at the very least,
Yeah,
you'd
but
not send out your whole force, but you'd send out at least one admiral with like a fleet of their own. that,
CP9 and CP0 were literally following them around. Literally.
CP0
Like, I'm
their
not even
asses handed to
kidding.
them.
Yeah, because you
CP0
can't
useless.
fight Luffy. He's too strong right now.
Kizaru at try. Why
Again,
not?
Kizaru also
Kizaru-
tried fighting him. By the way,
Also, Kizaru is...
Didn't they fight on Zoro?
Audi, that's like sending a CEO to, poach an intern from another company.
But you see the problem, right? I know it's an absurd fucking solution, but it is an
It's
absurd
a terrible
problem that they
fucking
have.
solution that nobody is going to take
Yeah.
because it
Bro,
shows
they have a
weakness.
fruit that is going to end. That is probably like the
Nobody
most
knows
strongest
that
fruit
except
ever.
5 people.
Damn, that's my point. The Gorosei doesn't have to say shit.
Okay.
Literally everyone
Okay.
under the Gorosei.
Okay, one second.
doesn't
Sorry.
give a fuck.
One
No,
sec.
no, no.
So the Gorosei go
Hold
to
on.
Akainu
The
and
Gorosei
they're like,
can
hey,
stand there.
go after this
No, no,
one
no.
low
Wait,
pirate.
Gorosei can just stand. Yeah, basically, they can just be like, yo, move. And do they're literally fucking commanding from this from that.
Adi,
building
the
on top of
Gorosei
everything.
aren't like idiots. The reason they're in power is because they handle things from the shadows, not just go up to Akainu and be like, hey, that guy
Exactly.
nobody
So
cares about, that guy that nobody cares about, go after him. You're like, that.
Yeah,
Akainu will be like,
basically,
excuse
But I
me,
don't think it's not
excuse
like
me,
they
Mr.
don't care
Gorosei,
about-
why?
Go.
Yo, you're literally saying he's been in their sights forever, and now you're saying they don't care about him.
I'm not saying they don't care about him. I'm saying they do care about him, but you also have to think of the public image first. Second, you have to think about the rest of the world.
Yeah, the rest of the fucking world.
But that's my point. Again, if this was a regular situation,
Audi,
where,
hold
they
on.
didn't
Okay,
really see
Audi,
this coming,
wait. Let me ask you this question, okay?
They didn't see. They saw
Audi,
this
Audi,
coming.
there
So
are
you're telling me they saw this
yeah,
coming
listen.
and they did no
Two
action for
questions.
it.
I have a question. There are 2 bombs in front of you. Okay, somebody places them. Okay, one person says that this bomb on the left, okay, hasn't exploded in 500 years. Okay, and there's no this possibility of it exploding very, very slim. The bomb on the right could explode within a minute. Which bomb do you get rid of?
Neither. I just run the fuck away.
What the fuck?
What's the
Yeah.
What a dumb
You know
fuck
what you
answer.
would do, Audi.
Yeah, we know what you would do. So
Okay,
shut the
I
fuck up.
take away the 1 minute bomb.
Exactly. That's what people are focusing on. The fruit hasn't been awakened for 500 years.
Yeah.
500 years, Audi. That's 5 generations or more.
That's my point, right? Okay, so
But
they
it's like
have
worrying
Joy Boys.
about an
They have Joy Boys
asteroid
hat.
strike.
Yeah, but they have Joy Boys hat in a fucking cellar somewhere in the middle of that fucking.
But nobody who has inherited Joy Boy's fruit has ever reached Joy Boy's level.
My point being, they don't need to wait for that long. They can literally.
They are
peel him
trying.
off
They
and
are
have this-
trying.
Oh, where?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Luffy has been
CP0
punching all the
literally
pirate
held
lords.
back Luffy while Kaido beat slapped him with a giant mace.
And dude, and almost before and after every arc, like random Marines keep dying to the crew. Like if you notice, like randomly during the chapters, like they're always Marines for crew.
Are there? I don't even remember. I can't.
Yeah.
They are fighting Marines constantly, and also you do
Constantly,
realize
throughout.
that Luffy's personality comes into play because a lot of the Marines have just let him go. They're like, okay, we have you in our sights, but you literally saved this town in front of me, so I'm going to ignore the fact that you're here.
Yeah, what's that guy? Who's that Marine friend that who was on his crew? And
Kobe.
I forgot his name. Was it Kobe?
Kobe,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kobe too,
Kobe,
right? I mean,
Kobe.
he's cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Garp could have just caught Luffy at Water 7. Kobe could have held him down and they could have just taken him back.
Yeah, basically.
But because nobody knows that he's the biggest threat to the world government in 500 years, nobody thinks it's that big a deal if they just let him go. Only 5 people know the power of the fruit, and it's a very big if.
Possibly
6,
six.
fine. And that's a very big if it even happens. Out of 6 people out of like 5 million in that area alone, I'm sure.
Okay, fine.
Again, your point is there. Like
And it's not
they
like
should be
Luffy
trying to
himself
kill him.
knows it also.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the point is that they should be trying to kill him, and they are doing that. They're just not succeeding at it.
Yeah.
If they did succeed at it,
late, then if they didn't now, they thought of it now of all times because
Yeah, but
imagine
killing him actually managed to
Hey,
awaken.
Adi, do you know the name of a Muay Thai boxer who's just coming up in Thailand right now?
Not quite.
Of course you fucking don't, because that's not on your radar yet.
Exactly.
But he has been on their radar, is my point.
He has been
It's
on
not
their
like he's
radar
not been on
after
their-
a certain point where he could not be
Yeah, after a
captured
certain
easily.
point. Yeah.
It's not like the
He
minute
didn't
he,
want
it's not like the minute he ate the fruit, Gorosei had like a ping go off in their brains, like, oh, my spidey sense is tingling. Somebody ate
Not
the
even
fruit.
early on. Not even like they were gonna be like, yo, Aka, go to Alabasta and like kill this random
Yeah,
dude
exactly.
over there. Like,
They
not
didn't
even
know
that.
who
Like,
he
even
was.
that's too early. Yeah.
And for all you know, what if they were wrong? What if they just go kill this random guy and it's not the Hito no Mi Nika version? It could just be a random
just
dude
cover
with
it up.
like
They don't give a fuck.
rubbery
Yeah,
limbs
this
and
random dude died.
yeah, but are you really going to send your admirals to kill some random dude you don't even have confirmation about?
Wait.
Please never manage a company in your life.
Hey, at that time there was no Blackbeard or anything. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Oh yeah, they were only the 4 Yonko. Whitebeard was just
Admiral
running
literally fly them
around.
Problems. Yeah,
One
there
admiral
was-
just go there and then just kill him.
Go
off and come
where?
back.
No issues,
Go
like,
where?
if there were no issues,
Arabasta.
why did the Shichibukai
Oh,
exist
yes.
if there were no issues in the world at that point?
Why do the admirals exist if there were no issues in the world?
Oh man.
Adi is like, why don't they just shut down crime in the world, bro? Like, what is this?
Just stream dead.
I think so.
Oh, I didn't
Stream
even
dead.
notice.
It's back. It's back.
Back?
Wait, is it back? No,
Is it back?
I
Is
clicked
it dead?
live and it loaded back, but then now it's loading
I
again.
think
No.
it's dead.
Okay, I think Reddit
Reddit
is still
is
up,
still
but I think it's a bug with OBS. I'll
Yeah,
check it out.
YouTube
I'll
is
update
dead.
it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think it's an OBS bug. I'm not sure, but yeah,
Okay.
we've been arguing about this for a bit too long. That's it for this episode.
That's it for this episode.
Fine.
We shall come back with more One Piece arguments. Forrest Dan, I shall ping you on Discord.
Maybe 1 or 2 months down the line when the chapters get really fucking high.
Yeah. And we shall be back to talk about more One Piece at that time. And this coming Sunday, we're gonna have an Adda. Same time
And
on
next
Sunday.
week,
And next week we're doing
about
Gonna talk
Sakamoto
about-
Days. This manga called Sakamoto Days.
the minute you said
Just check it
Sakamoto,
out
I
on
just thought of Nichijou.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
I
What
would
if it
watch
is
the
about him?
shit out of that. Sakamoto Days, like Sakamoto the cat is just going about his day. I would watch the shit out of that.
It's a dude who looks like Audi.
Oh.
It is a dude who looks like me with glasses. Goddamn.
But yeah, that's it for this episode,
my
guys.
God.
We shall be back with Sakamoto Days on next Wednesday, and this coming Sunday we'll be talking about our lives on Adda. And yeah, that's it.
Yes.
See you guys later. Bye bye.
That's it. See you.
Yeah.
Bye. Been good.